Hi boys and girls. Now this is our second video on keyboards, and today you are going to be actually playing the keyboards. Now I hope that you have practiced on that first video. You've gotten a chance to be able to at least get your hands on the keyboards without plugging them in. And then so now today I'm going to ask you to grab the keyboards, and you are going to actually find partners and plug them in the way I showed you. Remember, you're going to plug it into Squiddy, I believe is on this side of the room over here, and you're going to use one extension cord, and then when you, on that one extension cord, you'll have an adapter and another adapter. You plugged it in, and then the leftover part of the extension cord, you're going to plug in the next extension cord. People that are sitting on this side in the corner over here can use a power outlet. People that are sitting in the middle can use the outlet that'll be like behind me if I were teaching in front of you here. Also, the people that are on this side of the room can use power outlet that's over there. Now, two of you, as long as there are two, you guys can use the large keyboard that's in the room. You got to watch the volume that it doesn't get too loud. Now, before you do this, I'm going to give you the signal to be able to get your keyboards. There are some very important rules that I want you to follow. Now, the substitute that is there is also listening to this video, and that person will also be in charge of having you stop playing the keyboards if you break any of the rules. First of all, rule number one, here's my keyboard here, is you are not allowed to take your hand and bang the keyboard like this. No banging of the keyboard. You are not allowed to slide your hand across the keys this way. Please do not do that, because these keys break rather easily, and if they break, we do not fix them. We throw them away, and you have to pay $125 to get one fixed. So please watch that. When you turn on your keyboard, now this is not the keyboard that you're going to have, but you'll see it on the top left-hand side. There's a power button. You turn the power button on, and the default for that keyboard is the piano sound. I'd like you to still only use the piano sound for the next several days. You're going to see hundreds of other sounds that are up there. Drums, armpit noises, fireworks, all kinds of stuff. I do not want you to press any of those, and because if you do, what happens is that you will get in trouble and you will be asked to not play the keyboard anymore. Keep it on piano. Later on, I will allow you to do this, but not right now, because we've got a lot of stuff to learn. So please do not drag your hands across the keys. Do not bang the keys as well too. And also, don't take your hand to start smashing keys like this. We use one hand, sometimes two, and you press the keys down nice and easily, and you can adjust the volume if you want. If you want to turn up the volume all the way, they're not that loud, pardon me, you can do that. So now, so you have the basic ideas of the keyboard. So the first thing you're going to do is this. I'm going to have the substitute ask you to go to the band room and grab the keyboards. You are not going to run. You're going to go very carefully. Maybe one of you can grab the keyboard while your partner starts to grab the wires, okay? So once that is done, then you are going to get set up for this next portion of the class. So I'm going to put it on pause, and the substitute can turn this video back on once all of the keyboards are working and there's silence in the room, and then you can put it on off of pause for the next section. I'll wait. All right, so this should be the next section of the year of your keyboards. No one should be playing right now. If there's people playing, teacher's going to ask you to stop playing, and you're not going to be able to play today, all right? One of the first things I'd like you to do is to look at the keyboard and notice that you have the small group, the large group, the small group, the large group on your keys. What you're going to do is this. You're going to take your fingers now, and you're going to use these two fingers here. These two fingers here are going to be playing the small group, the two. So I want you to take your two fingers and go two, 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 all the way. Then take your left hand and go the opposite way. Two, 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 two. You may begin to do this now. I'll wait. Okay, next you're going to take these fingers now, the threes, like this, and you're going to also do the same thing with the threes. So you'll be able to go 3, 3, 3, 3, and with the other hand coming the other way, 3, 3, 3, 3. So I'll go ahead and wait and have you do that as well. All right, now here is where we start to get a little serious here about learning which hands go where. Now, as you know, in the hand, we learned in the first video that your hand numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, correct? So when you have these two fingers up here, this is going to be 2, 3. So when you play the keyboard, this is number 2, and this is number 3. There's no sound coming out right now, but it should be 2, 3, 2, 3, correct? From your right hand, I'll show you this way. You'll be doing 2, 3, 2, 3, going this way because the numbers go this way. However, there's a problem because when it asks you to do your left hand, it's the opposite. So I'm going to put my 2, 3 here. It'll be 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. It's backwards. So I want you to practice saying 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then the opposite way. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Because if you notice your hands, if you were to take your hands and put them like this is the number 1, this is number 2, 3, 4, and 5. But when you open them up like this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 3, 2, 3. So go ahead and practice that for a little bit. I'll wait a little bit and you practice that. 2, 3, 3, 2. I know it's very loud in there, isn't it? So let's stop the sound. Stop, 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 stop. That's right. You stop playing too. Ah, I saw you. Don't do that. Don't you do that again. All right, here we go. I'm not in the room, but it sure seems like it, right? All right, the next thing is you're going to take your 3 fingers, these 3 fingers here. You should know that the numbers are 2, 3, 4 with your right hand. 2, 2, 3, 4, these 3 fingers here. And then for the left hand, it's 2, 3, 4 the other way. So the right hand, you're going to start by going 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, and play. Just play around with each one. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Now, one thing that I would like you to notice before you do this, keep it down, is to notice that my fingers are curved naturally. See how they curve? They're not straight out like this. This means tension when you play a keyboard. This is tension. That means it's tight. When it's curved like this, your hand actually curves naturally. If you were to relax your hand, it actually curves naturally like this. So keep your fingers as curved as possible when you play. So you'll go 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Then you'll do the opposite with the left hand. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. It's going to sound different. It's not the same notes because it's backwards. So I want you to practice that for a while. Go ahead and practice it. I'll wait a little bit. Go ahead. You want to put it on pause, teacher? That's fine. All right, so I'm going to ask you all now to stop playing. Stop playing. Be nice. Now, and what you're going to do is this. All hands off the keyboards, and I want you to look at this screen because the next sheet that you're going to get is a sheet that looks like this. It's a sheet that says Introduction to Piano Keyboards, okay? And this is going to be, once again, in that file. Substitute, I believe I've mailed you all the worksheets, so if you can make extra copies of those, I'd appreciate it. There should be many of them in that file. I would ask you to actually pull that file out of the cabinet, it kind of comes up and down, and then put it on the sort of that half donut desk, and so kids can have access to those files. But I want everyone to have this file here, and it says up here, piano sheet number 1. You'll put your name on it, and this is going to be a sample of one of 15 sheets you're going to be using for your assignments. So if you notice very carefully here, it says here the position of where your hand should be. LH is left hand, RH is right hand. Notice that it gives you the numbers. 2, 3, 2, 3, the opposites, okay? So when you start playing, you're going to see these black dots. These black dots mean that you play one note at a time. Notice how this gives you the number as well as the note goes up. When it goes up, that means you play to the right of the piano, you're going higher. So when you play the keyboard, you're going to be going 2, 3, 2, 3. Skip this line. This is called a bar line. 2, 3, 2, 3. That bar line means that you got to go to the next one here. Now notice what this says here. First it says to use your right hand, then it says to use your left hand. So you're going to be doing the same thing, but notice how the notes go from high to low. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And right here, this here means that, you can see it, it means that it's a double bar. You have a thick and a thin line. So when you have the thick and the thin line, it means that you are going to stop playing. That's the end of your song. So if you do not see a double bar, you're going to see that. Now I'm going to show you what it sounds like and looks like on a keyboard when I play this. So I'm going to hold this up like this so that I can see it. And I'm going to put my right hand here, my right finger's here, and I'm going to go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Then with my left hand, I do the opposite. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now, something very important here is that I am playing it very steady and very evenly. 2, 3. I'm not going fast. I'm not going 2, 3, and then be done with it. No, it's got to be 2, 3, or 2, 3. Nice and easy, very steady tempo. Okay, tempo is the speed of music. So I'm up about 12 minutes into my video, and I like making my videos about 12 minutes long. So why don't you get started with that exercise, and on the next video, I'll show you the next portion of that worksheet. So good luck. Bye.